Hey everyone, and welcome back to the week that was. My name is Jude Newcomb, and this is episode number 23 on our journey through time. Thank you everybody for being here. There's a couple quick fun things that I wanted to mention off the bat. The first is something that I failed to mention last week, but ever since the beginning of this series, I've been using an intro that was produced by team member Oali, and people like it. They're into it, the way that it looks, but they thought that it might be a little bit too long. After you've seen it a few times, you just kind of want to get to the content. So Oali was kind enough to make a shorter version, which is around 20 some odd seconds. So it's a lot shorter than the original version, and hopefully that is better for some folks there. If you still think that it's too long or there shouldn't be an intro at all, you can just hit the right arrow on your keyboard when the video starts, and if you tap that like 4 times, you'll get to the beginning of the video. So the second thing is, last week there was a bunch of comments about the paint on my arm. And black paint bathroom, people were a little curious. So no, I didn't paint the bathroom completely black and go the gothic route. That part of my life has passed. What we did, my girlfriend and I, is white with some black accents, which I'm going to show here. So you can see, I think it turned out pretty good. It's just a design that we saw and wanted to incorporate it into our own bathroom, and so that's the story of the black paint. With that being said, let's get into some Metrix news. There's a few stories that we can talk about, and yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so the first bit of news is something that's very important to anyone that is keeping their Metrix in altitude. The altitude wallet yesterday was given a couple updates, both to altitude and to the Metrix core. If you haven't had the chance yet, this is a mandatory update for both, and you can find a couple different ways of performing these updates. Either just open your altitude wallet and you'll be prompted with wanting to update altitude, and you'll just go ahead and do that. It'll send you over to GitHub, and you'll pick the operating system that you're using, and you can update that way. And then when you reopen it again, it'll ask if you want to update core, which you will say yes to, and update that. And then you should be on altitude version 3.0.14 and Metrix core version 4.0.7.0. Very simple process. You can also go on our Twitter page or our Discord for more information. There's release information that you can check out that explains kind of what both of them are, but in the meantime, just make sure that you get the updates done. This is important that you stay on the correct fork of the project, or correct chain, I should say, and you don't want to mess anything up. The second item is a new episode of Blockchain Chronicles came out yesterday, which was really exciting because it's with one of our more recent partners, CoinsPaid. Trent, our CEO, interviewed Max Krupashev, the CEO of CoinsPaid, all about his journey through crypto and about CoinsPaid and what they provide the space, and really like how big their operation is, and how they're continuing to grow, how they're about to experience a coin IDO they're currently raising funds for. It's a good listen. It's about 20 minutes long. It's available on YouTube as usual, and also on Spotify. I mentioned last week, we're on Spotify now. You can see the episode here, episode number 12 with Max. Great listen, and all of our backlog of shows are available as well. If I don't mess up here, but they're all here, and we're also getting approved for Apple. That's a little bit of a slower process than Spotify is, but that is being handled. We also had the official Metrix Coin News channel recently get approved, and so that is also available on Spotify. All great places to get information about Metrix that you can listen to whenever you want and wherever you want. Finally, the last story that I kind of want to go over this week is Wage Street Gaming has introduced new account levels, similar to what we incorporated on Discord for Metrix, where the more you engage with Wage Street, you gain access to newer levels. And each time that you level up, you earn 500 metrics, and this can add up pretty quickly. And you can use that for challenging other people in matches. And this is just another benefit of using Wage Street Gaming. And we hope that everybody that's watching this, shares about Wage Street and utilizes this new activity that it's a lot of fun. So that's kind of going to do it for this week, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes. I'm personally working on something that could bring tens of thousands of new eyes to the project. That's something that I'm hoping can be announced sooner rather than later, but I will announce it as soon as I can, and then hopefully it will take place in the middle of September or towards the end of September. Doing the best I can on that, but that's going to be super exciting. Anybody wants to guess what it's going to be, you can leave a comment below, and until next week, stay safe out there, Metroids, and talk to you then.